Word allows you to assign a macro to either a button that appears in the Quick Access toolbar, or to an unused keyboard shortcut of your choosing, or to both. This can make running macros much easier than the process involved with running them through the Macros dialog box. So once you've assigned a macro to a button or keyboard shortcut, you can simply click the button or press the keyboard shortcut in order to run the associated macro. You assign macros to buttons or keyboard shortcuts in the Customize section of the Word Options dialog box. You can access this dialog box by clicking the Microsoft Office button and then clicking the Word Options button in the lower right corner of the command panel. This will open the Word Options dialog box. Click the Customize category from the listing of option categories displayed in the column at the left side of this dialog box. You can use the options at the right side of this window to assign macros to the Quick Access toolbar or to unused keyboard shortcuts. If you want to assign a macro to the Quick Access toolbar, then first select Macros from the Choose Commands From drop-down. The name of your macro should appear on the list below the drop-down menu. Select the name of the macro that you want to add to the Quick Access toolbar from this list. Then click the Add button in the middle of the Options window to move the command from the left list to the list at the right side of the window. The list at the right side of the window is a listing of the buttons that will be available on the Quick Access toolbar. Note that you can click on the name of a macro shown in the list at the right side, and then click the small upwards and downward pointing arrows that are next to it in order to move the command up or down through the listing of available button commands. Also, if you want to give the button a different picture, you can select the name of the macro in the list at right, and then click the Modify button at the bottom of the list. In the Modify button dialog box that appears, you can click on the button picture that you want to use for the macro, and then click the OK button. If you would like to assign the macro to a keyboard shortcut instead of a button, or both, then click the Customize button in the lower left corner of the Word Options dialog box. That will open the Customize Keyboard dialog box. First off, select where your macro is located from the Save Changes In drop-down. Then from the Categories list, select Macros. That will then display all of the available macros from the selected document in the Macros list at the right side of this dialog box. Select the macro that you would like to assign to a keyboard shortcut from this list, and next click into the Press New Shortcut Key text box and press a new keyboard shortcut combination, such as Alt-Shift-B, for example. If the selected keyboard shortcut is assigned, it will display the function to which the keyboard shortcut has been assigned below the Current Keys list. If it's unassigned, it will display that fact in the same location. Make sure that the keyboard shortcut that you use is unassigned. If you assign a macro to a standard or assigned keyboard shortcut, you will overwrite the standard shortcut. Once you can see that your keyboard shortcut is unassigned, you can click the Assign button and then click the Close button. Once you've finished assigning your macros using the Word Options dialog box, click the OK button in the lower right corner of the dialog box to finish your customization and close the dialog box. You can then run the macro by clicking the button in the Quick Access toolbar or by pressing your keyboard shortcut.